I said this at the end of the last video, but I want to repeat it because it rang true with me when I said it. I would like, if you're outside of the United States, if you are a foreigner to our country and you're out there watching this YouTube video, wondering what is going on, the embarrassment that is Donald Trump, a second round, a second bite at the apple, a second stint of violating the Constitution on an almost daily basis, on an almost hourly basis, I'm sorry. I apologize. We're embarrassed. We are humiliated. We're not all in the cult. Know that. Know that there is a vast swath of Americans who are mortified by what is taking place. In the absence of Republican shame, we have it. And this includes Donald Trump schlepping his weird products from behind the resolute desk in the Oval Office of the White House. At the end of his spiel about the Trump gold card, where Russian oligarchs can pay $5 million to be granted access to the United States and our economy and whatever, just unfettered access to our country. At the end of it, he turned to a staffer and said, "Give me those Trump was right about everything hats." And he wants to give one to one of the journalists who declines. But as an aside, though, let me say this. When you're right about everything, you're right about everything. Everybody knows it because you're right about it. It's such an unusual and remarkable thing that everyone would know. There's no need for a marketing campaign. There's no need for slogans. There's no need for it to be embroidered upon hats that you then sell that have your name on them. They're a campaign item that you're selling from the Oval Office of the White House. You've heard me say before that there is no low too low for your Republican voter. I mean, for some there are. For some, this is going to turn them off to Trump and just make them feel a little gross and queasy inside, but not enough to really matter. There is no low too low. This is just another, that's Trump. It doesn't matter that it's an absolute ethical conundrum, a nightmare that Donald Trump is placing the country in, that he's going to profit off of the presidency. All these people who claimed, because he claimed he was going to give his $400,000 a year salary away. He only did it 1 year. All the other years he didn't do it. But they still cling to that like he did that. He didn't. He stopped doing it right away. And now, not only is he not giving away his salary, he's trying to profit off of the office. Watch this as they drag out these dipshit hats, and he's doing a little commercial for them, like he's Billy Mays or whatever, the OxyClean guy, right from the Oval Office behind the Resolute desk.
The sale will start in about 2 weeks.
Mr. President, do you see a more active role for Zelensky now, given the status?
I hope so. I mean, look, I think that we want to get that country back on its feet. And right now it's been destroyed. It's so here, give me this here. Give me all of them.
Sure.
Look.
Yes.
See that? Trump was right about everything. It just came in. Somebody sent it. I said, this was sent in by a fan. I said, I think we should make some of them, right? But we were, pretty much. You want one?
I'll pass.
Are you allowed to take one? Because he'll consider it. I know him well. He's sort of a stiff.
I said you were right.
Brian, you're not a stiff. He's sort of a stiff guy. You know? He'll take other things, but not a free hand.
Always say yes to the president. Always say yes to the president.
Would anybody like one?
Mr. President.
Always say yes to the president, no matter what he asks of you, no matter what he requires from your mouth or other orifice. You just say yes to the president. You should be fucking embarrassed. If you have children, they should be embarrassed by virtue of your just sycophancy. Remove your tongue from inside of Donald Trump, Howard Lutnick. You fucking mook. Ugh. Even Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is a little grossed out by what's taking place. And that's saying something for Robert F. Kennedy Jr., right? This is bizarre. It is it's humiliating. I am adjacent to it just by being a citizen, and it grosses me out. If Joe Biden, I'm going to get real tired of saying this shit like this. If Joe Biden were to bring out campaign merch, not running for office anymore either, Donald Trump, but to bring out logoed campaign merch that says Donald Trump was right about everything, and these are gonna be on sale. You're gonna be able to buy these that he just did a commercial from the Oval Office. If Joe Biden did that, Republicans would lose their mind. Rightly so, Republicans would lose their minds. The cries and wails and gnashing of teeth about the Biden crime family would never cease. Yet because it's Donald Trump, and he's the cult leader, and he can do no wrong, and he was right about everything, it's crickets from the peanut gallery in the cult. Where are House Republicans? Where's oversight? Where are governmental affairs? Where is some kind of critical eye on this as they rob from Social Security and people who have worked hard their whole lives to get back just a pittance to ensure that they can eat and pay their rent? While that's taking place, Donald Trump is grifting as hard as a grifter has ever grifted from behind the resolute desk in the White House. What do you think? Somebody justify this. Somebody in an actual argument make a case for this. That's not Donald Trump right about everything. Herper there, libtard. Actual argument. Comment below or call the voicemail line 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me as always daily@dollemore.com. I would love to hear from you. Please consider supporting independent media in a time like today when just our basic rights like the freedom of speech are under assault from Donald Trump's DOJ. I would appreciate your support. You can click the join button below for $1.99. Become a channel member right here on the YouTube. You can also go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. Make sure you're subscribed. That's free. Just click the subscribe button below and share this video. If the spirit or whatever moves you to do so, I would appreciate it very much. Follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore just about everywhere. And I will see you next time. Until then, be genuine. Take care of one another.